Hello guys, it's your boy Fisher here with an Apex Legends gameplay. Now I want to start this video off with an apology. I've not uploaded in the last 3 weeks. Truth be told, I've just not been playing Apex too much, to be honest. Maybe 2 hours every day or so, which is really, considering how much I used to grind in Season 1, is such a big decrease, And the problem with that is, you get rusty, not just with your shots, but with your movement, decision making, things like that. But we did get this gameplay. It's a really good gameplay. It's one I'm happy with. It's 16 kills, 3k damage. So, nothing to be sneezed at. Nothing to be sneezed at. But yeah, I thought I'd give a live come over it and see how it goes. So here we go. But anyway, yeah. I think at this point here, I'd had 2 games before. They weren't great games. I think I got like 2-3 kills in the first game and then 4 in the one after that. I can't remember anything about them games, I'm not going to lie, but my shot was okay, It wasn't great, it wasn't amazing, but it was okay, It wasn't like I was missing every bullet. Now when I first come on, I like to drop early, and I like to drop fast. Because that, for me, is the quickest way just to, get my blood pumping, get in the mood for it, just get into a good vibe. So as you can see, my teammate drops with me, not really cool, but can't be helped. And we're moving through, thinking this is trash, where's my guns? We get a scout, sorry, and I have it. Now, I like the scout, I'm not gonna lie, I think the scout's low-key fire. You need a sight on it, which was the big problem I had here. And then with the Havoc, insanely strong, right? We all know how super strong the Havoc is, but not having a turbocharger in that charge up time, and you're gonna see it in this next couple of minutes, is a big issue when you're trying to get enemies around corners. But anyway, we climb up the wall, peek around. This right here, I have no idea what my aim was. I have had issues with my dead zones. I've had to change them to large to stop analog drift. But anyway, yeah, that was a little bit scuffed there. We hit a few shots, I think we did 50 damage. Now at this point, it's awkward. I have no idea who to go for. I can hear an Octane, and I know there is a Pathfinder because I see the Pathfinder here. So we go for the Pathfinder. And this is what I see what I mean with the Havoc. If I have any other gun there, I can register some hits, do some damage. I'm not having none of those hit, by the way. I am buying that. But anyway, we move back round, we can hear the grapple, so we know it's above. Teammate goes down. Okay, so at this point I'm like, right, I've got limited ammo. My armor's great, I've not even got a helmet yet, and I don't really have any heals. This is bad. Now, I think a team dropped the pit, and they decided to move in. Obviously you can hear the shooting, and they tried to third party it, which is perfect. It does me a big favour. As you can see, it's all kicking off down the way. And this is where we finally start hitting some shots, getting some downs. So there goes the Watson, Pathfinder down. Now I don't even hear my teammate pinging his box. And to be honest, don't ping that shit constantly. You know what I mean? It's just not chill. So anyway, teammate leaves, which is fine. And we get on with the fight. Now this Bangalore, I have no idea what planet she was on. She was super weird, like crazy weird. I can't see anything because of that smoke either. Not helpful or conducive when you're using the scout. And yeah, fist her for the full squad wipe. No idea how I'm alive at this point, because R99, you should be winning that fight every time. But obviously, you can tell she's a new player, and she's finding her feet. But anyway, we move on. At this point, I'm just trying to find a better gun. We do stumble across the wingman. Now, those of you who've played with me, who watch me maybe on early stream, you'll know I was a really, really big fan of the wingman. I used to rock 2 wingmans, dual wingman gameplays, stuff like that. Not really been using it as much lately, not gonna lie. But it's still a really, really good gun. Still a really good gun. Great strafe movement, deadly damage for headshots, even without the skull pierce. If you can get a couple of headshots, you're chilling. So anyway, we get the teammate back in, be a team player. Grab this extended heavy. Now I know some of you are going to mention the purple armor. I know, like I just did not think. But anyway, I move back to the portal, see if anyone's pushed. 2 people. Now at this point, I see that peacekeeper and I'm like, nah, I'm out. Now we know that they are probably going to be better kitted than us, but they're relying and banking on the fact my teammate has no guns. So I want them to push into me. This plays into my hands. As you can see, the Octane comes up, fancies himself. Gets shredded. Wraith gets down with a nice little shot to the dome. Get that quick first. So at this point we know Octane's weak. Hit him for 34. He's practically 6 feet under as it is. Teammate does his thing there. Nice little decoy for me. And then we pop the Octane. 7 kills. And it's worth noting, if you've looked at the kill feed throughout this, like, this lobby died so crazy fast. You know, like, 12 people, including my teammate and me, left. You know, I'm not sure if this was first circle or not, it could have been. You know, that's literally faster than, or just as fast, sorry, as solos. It's mental. But anyway, we get through these boxes, we get what we need, and we move on. At this point, I'm happy with my loot. You know, blue armor's not bad. Got 2 fully kitted weapons, pretty much. Purple light mag, you know, it's just a nice little bonus. You know, you ask the good players, blue light mag on a 99 is more than enough if you're cracking, you're hitting your shots. We move through pit, don't know why. And I only ever do this at pit. Looting his way, even though it's been looted. Like, I don't do it anywhere else on the map, it's really weird. But yeah, we move through. Reload, change these skins. Get the Jill Eye of the Storm rocking. So at this point, I know a 20's not on. You know, the lobby's just died way too fast. It's heavily dependent on respawns, and even then, you know, mobility-wise, getting even with Pathfinder, it'd be a struggle. So I just want to, you know, rack up as many wins. I want to rack up as many kills as I can, and you know, try and get the dub. So we'll move through towards Bunker Way, and we see that respawn coming in. Now this here was, for me, this like really the dumbest thing I did during the game. I think every other decision I made in this game was really good, you know.
Let's go this way.
And like, if you ask the good players, like the players you get invited to events like Switch Rivals or, you know, play competitively, they'll tell you that it's just as important having good movements and hitting your shots, but it's just equally as important as having good decision making. This right here is an example of poor decision making. Now I'm positive I saw a Gibraltar head into bunker, so I'm assuming that's where they're going to go to get the loot back. And you'll see in a minute. Well, you'll see in a minute because I'm going to say it now. But there is no one there. There is no one in bunker. Now this costs me a solid 30 seconds to get to bunker, to check it out, and to get back to where the respawn beacon was. And you'll see in the kill feed, I think 3 people die during that time. And that's 3 kills I could have potentially got. So yeah, we're looking around, nothing going on. I decided to move in. And that's when you start hearing the shots. At this point I think I might as well just check to be doubly sure. Make sure no one's in here. We looked at the bottom and thinking, okay, you know, there's no way. There's no point going out to the bottom, there's no one there. And there's 1 kill there with the carbine. So that could have taken me to potentially 17. And then you can hear the skeet rounds going off. I'm thinking, do I want to be in this situation? There's a melee. Now this may not be this fight here, but I'm presuming it is. Then the Devo down. So you know that's 2 for sure. You know, Bangalore movement wasn't bad. You know, it's got a couple of nice wingman shots in there. Now we flank around the side. Gibials are so pointless. Like, they take way too long to drop. They're good in certain endgame situations, but I don't know. For such a powerful ultimate with damage, it's really pretty useless unless you use it perfectly. But yeah, we shot that guy there, shot the Pathfinder. He gets ended now. 95 to the dome. And that's the rest of them players down there. So obviously now, loot up, get what I need for endgame. I was thinking about keeping the wingman at that point, but then I saw the longbow and I thought, you know, I want to get my longbow shot, my longbow shot cracked. It's a gun I really like. It's a gun I use a lot. I want to get it popping. I want to get it cracked. So I want to make sure I'm stocked up on meds as well. Like, the biggest tip I can give to players, new players, even more experienced ones. Oh yeah, we get this Octane here. He gets Brave. Peacekeeper. Luckily, this is all the shots pretty much. Get shredded. But yeah, the biggest tip I can give to newer players is you really want to be in and out of boxes as quickly as possible. So unless you're changing your loadout to a loadout you prefer, so for me 99 longbow is my preferred, it's my favourite, wingman just after that. You know, you do not want to be sending more than 2-3 seconds in a box, yeah? You want to grab ammo, you want to grab heals. And then if you have time and you have the space, so you have a purple bag or above, because with blue you don't normally get the luxury, you can get a couple of nades in, so some arc stars, thermites, whatever, you know, tickles your fancy. But yeah, get in and out of those boxes, guys. Do it quickly, because the more time you spend looting, is the less time, you have to, get into fights and kill the bad guys, right? So at this point, we see the Watson fences going towards bunker, and we see one at runoff. I want to know what this third team is. We know they're probably going to be in pit one of the teams. I want to see if the other team's going to maybe come through bunker, perhaps, or they have come through bunker. Or maybe they've gone around this side, the containment way. So we don't see anything. We know there's fences there. This is just me letting my teammate know in case he hasn't seen, in case he's not aware. And then, yeah, checking it out, making sure. Hit this Kerpak. Looking for that Kraber. Never get Krabers. Anymore. Like, very rarely. Because I've not been playing too much anyway, but even when I have been, not been finding them. I do remember though, I had a Mastiff, I think it was in the, not in the games I played before, like the same day as this one, but I think I had a Mastiff in a game the night before, and I clutched up the whole squad with it. I was feeling it. I was like, you know what, okay, we'll run a close range shot up maybe, and then I realised with the ring being what it is, and that team being, maybe potentially in pit, we can get to run off quickly, fairly quickly. I can take a really good position on high ground and maybe, obviously gatekeep a bit. So I move in just to see if they may be potentially here, and I swear I heard some footsteps. So I thought, okay, we'll move around, we'll rotate, we'll get position.
Let's go this way.
And like Apex, the reason why Apex for me is, or was especially at the start, so refreshing is it wasn't just the movement being really, really, really good, or the fact that you had to be able to hit shots, like you had to actually be on target with your shots. It's the decision making, you know what I mean? It's your intelligence, your game intelligence. Like I said before, that's what separates the good players from the really, really great players. The players who drop 20 bombs on stream, for fun, like it's fun, right? Like Daltouche, Kobe, Janks. These are some of my favourite creators, Johnny, etc, etc. But anyway, we know that Bangalore, at this point I know it's a Bangalore, but we know there's an enemy there. So I just want to keep them in that little spot there, don't let them push too far. She's trying to get a little bit frisky with the triple take, and my teammate is trying to snipe with a Mastiff, which is okay. Original, for sure. Yeah, this didn't have the angle at all, so we reposition. Don't know why I slide down there, but yeah. We reposition, get into a slightly more advanced, slightly more central position. And as you'll see here, it does me the world of good. We tag off a 55 once here, 55 there, boom. Now at this point, that's fine by me. I move up a little closer, just to see if there's anyone lurking around, and then we get the bloodhound. And this is another mistake I made here. I should not have used the 99 there. Like, even if hypothetically say I'd hit most of my shots and did like 100 damage, it's still not the move. Right there, and you'll probably know it already, that was the perfect opportunity to use the longbow, because he was hardly moving. If we can get one decent headshot in there, he's, you know, he's basically done. He has nowhere to go. It's a simple kill. But we don't do that. We go for the 99. We didn't. And this is what I'm talking about with game intelligence, making the right decisions. I only made 2 poor decisions in this entire game. That was a bunker, moving into bunker, which cost me potentially a couple of kills, and then that there. But we get back up top. We know that Bangalore got down. She'll have been revived, which is fine. And yeah, she's moved down. So we're tagging 55 and 50. Get a nice little 50 here. And this is probably my favourite part of the whole video. I'm looking for this third guy. No idea where. Bangalore tries to pop smoke to cover her advance, which is the right play. She just didn't execute it very well. Yikes. 124 there. 124 there. Another knock. And I think that's the Bangalore again. She must have been sick to death of me. This dude's trying to... This Octane was crazy, man. Like, he was a psycho. For real. But yeah, he's trying to first with a Mastiff. Then yeah, we get the first here. Now that I've actually kept track of my damage in this game, you know, I could have potentially maybe got 4k if I let him get back and rev and then heal. You know, we can rack up a couple more 100 damage on him, but it is what it is. We get the first. We know this guy's on his own. We know that he is basically essentially trapped. You know, he's got nowhere to go. All I'm looking for right now is just to get either, you know, obviously a headshot and then a normal down would have been nice for the damage aspect, but we know we only need to get 1 hit and then we'll just let the storm do the work. And then there it is, we get the 50. So this point, I just want to make sure, better safe than sorry, because he could have gold bag eliminated the ring. So we know he was basically on the verge of death. This was scary. Gibby on the roof throws his ult, we portal down, and then there's a guy on the left, and then an Octane here. Like, all 3 of them. Litty aim, 180. Now, endgame, it's really important to first kills when you have the opportunity to. That right there was not the time. We know the Gibby's on the roof, and we don't know where the Watson is. We only find out now the Watson's up on top by the fences. So we crack up a 110, break her armor. That forces her back. At this point, I'm trying to find the Gibraltar, actually. I want to know where the Gibby's gone. Because he was on the roof. And then we go back to check for the Octane. Octane has been revived. Which is, again, okay. Look, it happened, it's fine. The most important thing is to keep yourself in the game. So we see the jump pad, we know he's gone that way. Okay. At this point, it's about getting into a decent position inside the next ring before they can set up and, you know, lock down the area. But yeah, guys, it's really important just to keep yourself in the fight. You know what I mean? Like, unless you're on the verge of getting a 20 bomb, in which case do first it, especially if it's your first one, like I did in my gameplay. But you know, heal, keep yourself in the fight, because at the end of the day, if your shot's cracked, you know what I mean. You're doing well. You'll get your chance against the Nocturne. But yeah, we spot the Gibraltar a little bit late there. Should probably do more than 47. I think that second shot should have connected though. I don't know if my teammate blocked it, but it is what it is. And yeah, well, we get to this nice little position here. I think a little sniper's nice. I think at this point I'm just showing the Octane that I'm a super aggressive psycho. I'm gonna down him. And the Gibby starts throwing grenades, do his thing, misses, and then we get the Octane. At this point, we know he's not gonna get revived. It's an open area, so we might as well get the first in. Keeps us to 14. Now in this situation, my prime objective was to just get rid of the Gibby, right? Because no one wants to fight a Gibby head on. So you want to get rid of the Gibby. Third place to the Watson there, she does a chunk. You know, she's feeling herself, that's fine, that's fine. You know, we've just popped back with the 124 to let her know that, you know, we're serious. Now my teammate here, you know, doesn't do a bad job. He keeps, even if he's not hitting a shot, him firing just keeps him away from trying to push me while I'm healing. And then we finally get the Gibraltar here. He peeks for a second. And that second there is all I need. Missed the first 2, but we get him on the 3rd. So at this point, it's basically a wrap, to be honest. Gibby's down. He's the most awkward player to get rid of in a 1v1 head up, which we all know. And then my teammate here moves in, lots of most for the quick res. We should, I don't know why he didn't have his Mastiff out, I'm not going to lie. But anyway, more damage for me, another kill for me, we're getting the Jibby down. And this is honestly my most scuffed aim in the party. Like, this is my aim is most scuffed, yeah. Like, I didn't know whether I wanted to kill with the 99 or get a trick shot. We get rid of the Jibby, get him out the lobby. You know, at this point, the Watson, she's messed herself over by trying to go down low, you know. She's kind of just gave the game up as forfeit. But yeah, heal up here, you know, better safe than sorry. Storm's coming in, she's got nowhere to go. The only way she gets out, well, the only way this person could have got out is if they were playing Octane maybe, or a Wraith. And there we have it. 16 kills, 3k damage. I'm assuming my teammate's trying to high-five me. Not too sure.
You are the Apex champions.
And there we go. So yeah, I think I was the only person who got a kill. Yeah, my teammate didn't get a single kill all game. Is what it is. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment saying what you want to see next. So you drop that sub button if you're new to the channel. And we'll hopefully try and get the next upload in a lot quicker next time. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.